I know. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. I'm so tired, my brain's not even working. I did not stay late at school. I did not exercise after school. My body cannot handle it. I just came home to do a video for you. Yay! I know you're so glad. Today's video is going to be an update on my financial Feats University journey. I have financial fails, of course, and I have a few triumphs that I'm pretty proud of myself. Not because I thought of them, because everything that everybody's doing is regurgitated anyway, and mine's definitely regurgitated. I stole all these ideas, maybe. Who knows? Let's get started. Let's go ahead and start with the fails first, because I want to get all the yucky out of the way and focus on the smart choices that I've made. And some of you might be thinking that these are not smart choices, or that they're too small for right now, but it's all I can do. And I've got my notes right here over to the side, so that's why I'm going to be continuing to check over here. If you are a teacher, or you know a teacher, or you love a teacher, you know that we don't get paid a lot of money. Yet, we're supposed to teach our children to the best of our abilities, and sometimes, all the time, that means spending our own money. So, for the latter part of July and the entire month of August so far, I have spent an insane amount of money on my classroom. I probably could have gotten by without doing it, but the type A personality teacher I am said no. And so, everything that I had been doing up until this point kind of went out the window. I am not really ashamed of it, actually, and some of you, I know Dave would have said, I know you could have gotten some toilet paper rolls and made that, something for free. But no, I want my classroom to be a certain way, and that means making sacrifices, and I couldn't sacrifice any more with my budget than I already had. I just used money that I shouldn't have used. I used money from my $1,000 emergency fund. I know, I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And my classroom looks great, and I have everything I need to teach my little kids. So, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna save back up to what I had before. So there's my first fail. I used my emergency fund for my classroom. Not all of it, but some of it. The next fail that I have is something that is related to my last video. I forgot about the Ipsy subscription. I thought I signed up for just $10 that one time, but apparently I signed up for $10 every month auto pay shipment. Now I don't hate auto pay or replenishment, because in my skincare, some customers, they have replenishment months every other month, and I just manage it for them, and I'll message and say, do you want this? If not, I'm gonna delay it or whatever. Well, Ipsy does not do that for you. So I got an Ipsy shipment that I had not planned on. Yes, it is only $10, but you guys know as well as I do, every penny counts when you're doing the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace program. The next is, I don't know what to do about this. My attic door will not close. Like, it's open about this much, and you guys know how hot it is up in any attic. I can't get it to close. I'm gonna need somebody to come in and help me with it, someone who knows about this type of thing. Chisholm and I do not know, so that means I'm gonna have to pay someone, and I do not have that money to pay someone, so my attic door is open, which means all that hot air from the attic has been coming down into my house, which means my electric bill was $195 this month. And some of you might say, that's cheap. You should be happy about that. Well, I live in a 1,550 square foot house. That's a lot of money for this little house. It's too much. And so, and I know it's been hot. I know it's been incredibly hot, and I live in Tennessee, and it's been crazy hot. But last year at this time, it wasn't that high. So let's just move on to a triumph, shall we? I'm ready for that. Here are some things that if you don't do, you should already do. And I want you to leave some tips in the comments below, some things that you do that maybe I could use. I've been watching all the budgeting videos that I can get my eyeballs on. And so none of this that is in my little list is what I watched, but I've gotten some great tips from people, and maybe I can help you guys too. My first triumph is that, you know, Dave says sell everything that's not nailed down. First, I made a status on Facebook that said, I'm about to create an event of me just cleaning out my closet. Who wants to be invited in? And I had 100 people, 100 people request to be added on. So I added them. And then I made little categories on the event of purses and jewelry and fall winter clothes, spring and summer, and I just added a bunch of clothes in there, and I sold things left and right, and I've still got more things to add to it. So that made me about $100. Now, once again, that might not be a whole lot of money to people, but it is to me. Every dollar counts. The next is that I have been buying these dollar muffin packets. Let me show you. This brand just happened to be on sale for $1 at my Kroger. So I bought a bunch of those, and I have been making them on Sunday night and then keeping them in a Ziploc bag and eating that, a muffin, and a piece of fruit for breakfast every morning. So that is just about the cheapest breakfast that you can find. I've been doing that for weeks now. Muffin or two, some fruit, and some Kool-Aid I make at home. I don't buy drinks, I don't buy tea. And that leads us to the next about school lunch. School lunch is pretty cheap if you want to really get down to it. It's $4 basically for an adult. But although the food is pretty good, it's heavy, it makes my stomach hurt, and it cost me $4. So I have been taking leftovers from supper every day for lunch. So I had my breakfast that was dirt cheap, and then I split up supper and lunch. I cooked every night, and I've made really inexpensive meals that Chisholm and I both love, and where there's always going to be leftovers. So I haven't bought school lunch yet. The next is, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I've been letting my hair grow. I've not been going to get my hair cut as often because I'm trying to save that money. It's not a whole lot of money, it's $35, but that's $35. It's getting on my nerves, I'll just tell you. In my face, driving me crazy. I have not gotten it colored. And another way I'm gonna save money is that Madison Reed sent me their color formula for me to review on my next video. And I'm gonna make the video of me coloring my own hair, Jesus help me, this weekend and post it. That's about it. I feel like I talked incredibly fast. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let's recap some of the tips. Sell your clothes that you don't wear. Dig through your closet and find things that are still cute instead of buying new clothes. Make breakfast ahead and do it inexpensively. The same for lunch. Cut back on getting your hair cut. Change your hairstyle so you don't have to get your hair cut and colored as often. And this gray, I don't know if you can see or not. I've got tons of gray right there. All right here. Oh yeah, right there. You can see it glinting in the sun. You can tell I'm not lying. I haven't been getting my hair colored. Cut back on drinks. I've been drinking tea and Kool-Aid from home. Okay guys, I hope you've had a really good week. It's only Tuesday and it feels like Friday to me. I wish it was Friday. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you in a few days. Bye. I'm listening, Dave. I'm listening. I'm sweating. Gosh.